Well, everyone, let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. And Doris Burks on the sideline as well. It's all about the Eastern Conference. That's where the action is today as the Atlanta Hawks get ready to battle. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. The drive by Love. James, the pass to Irving. Love kicks to James. Just 5 on the clock. Smith dishes to Thompson.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Certainly the biggest surprise last year, Clark, was the play of the Atlanta Hawks. Few would have picked them to win the East at the start of the season.
Well, they did it, and they earned it. And the Hawks didn't have any superstars on their roster, but they won with solid team play.
And for the Hawks, they did end up with 4 All-Stars last season. As you said, it was all about how they worked together as a team.
And, you know, around the NBA, the league recognized the Hawks were a complete team. Everybody played their roles superbly. The NBA named all 5 of their starters the Player of the Week last year in an unprecedented move.
Irving drives in. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. And Thompson kicks to Irving. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Over to the wing. And here's Love from the arc. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Love grabs the ball. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. So nice passing by Cleveland here. Millsap with the steal. Here's Teague. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
The drive by James. Can't get it to fall. On defense, Cleveland. Korver passes to Bazemore. Back to Korver. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
That one goes. Count it. Love's got 5. To the paint. Here's Teague. Following the basket by Kevin Love.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Irving dishes to LeBron. Smith kicks to Thompson. From deep. And there's Love. That's good on the assist by Smith. 8 points for Love.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And stolen by Love. Smith kicks to Thompson. There's the dish to Smith. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Kicks it out to Love. Feeds it to Smith. Irving for 3. Bazemore grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 4. They double him with Love. Kicks to Horford. Pass to Korver. Love against Horford. Back to Korver. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan, to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Now here's Schroeder, covered by LeBron. Scott the pass to Schroeder. The kick out to Scott. Wide open. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. On the wing, Shumpert. On the wing, James. And it's Shumpert penetrating. And it takes that one up and powers it through.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fella's wearing the rim out.
That's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
Here's Scott. No good on that last second. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cavaliers on top, up by 6. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been much more intense defensively. And their defense not only has been intense, but it's been swarming and saran wrap-like.
Splitter is out there with Scott. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Cephalosha in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Oh, that's blocked. They recover it. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for LeBron. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut to just 7 points in the basket from Horford.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground. I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And, you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard. And, guys, you hear about how the Hawks are the jokingly referred to as the Spurs of the East. It has to do with their coach, Mike Budenholzer, who's really brought that philosophy here to Atlanta.
And the Hawks making a change here. Teague's checked in. And then for Cleveland, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. And Smith subbed in for Shumpert.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Irving attacking all alone. Out to Smith. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Irving dishes to Thompson. Tries again. And it's Smith missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Quarter 3, really the easiest and shortest one on the court, and if there's no defender there, he's almost automatic. And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Paul Millsap is checked in for the Hawks. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
And the Cavaliers call time here. You look back last year, and the Hawks were incredible at home last season. Not a bad way to help unveil that beautiful statue of Dominique Wilkins in front of the stadium.
Yeah, I mean, and so much went right for the Hawks. And adding that statue up, Neek, was the cherry on top. Very classy move from that organization.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Dellavedova kicks to Irving. Love outside. 4 on the clock. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And, you know, for the Hawks last season, they ended with a 35-6 record at home, and that was the best in the East and the second best in the NBA.
Here's Dellavedova. He kicks to Smith. The feed to Dellavedova. Off target with his 3.
And for the Hawks, it was a good year to get the city. No, take that. It was a great year to get the city talking about basketball again. And Atlanta hasn't always rallied behind this team, but boy, did they show up more than usual last season.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Atlanta making some changes. Splitters checked in for Horford. Cephalosha comes in for Kent Bazemore. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Kyle Korver. And Cleveland also making a change. James checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. That one misses. Cleveland with a very strong year last year. They were a very solid team on the road, as most LeBron-led teams are.
Yeah, he's a special guy in terms of how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on the road, but eventually got it together and ended up 22-19 away from home.
And stolen by Jeff Teague. And here's Cephalosha for 3. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 3 assists now in this one.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt.
And back to the Cavs and their road play. Teams with a lot of new players coming in can struggle early. It's especially evident when playing on the road.
Smith, the pass to James. Cleveland shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The first one falls.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
The Hawks trailed by 10.
No need to rush here. They can play for one shot.
Yeah, and I think the way you do it, you're patient as you indicated, and wait until about the 5-second mark before you get into your play.
And it's sent back by Irving. Here's Thompson. And we finished one half of basketball. Cavaliers lead by 10. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
The second half just about to get going here. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
And, guys, as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Tristan Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Irving at the point guard. Kicks it out to Love. The drive by James. 5 on the clock. In the corner, Irving with it. Cleveland moving the ball around. And that one's good. And it's 7 points for LeBron.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
You know, there was plenty to be happy about last year in Atlanta with the way the Hawks played. One sour note, though, was that the team was viewed as a potential buy for Seattle groups.
A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. 6 on the shot clock.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
And so here's Cleveland following the bucket by the Hawks. Here's Smith. And that one comes up a bit short.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Bazemore. Millsap dishes to Horford. On the wing, James. Guarded by Korver. Out to the wing. Teague with the ball. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Smith. The Cavaliers leading by 9. There's the lob to the hoop. And the dunk by James.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
And the Hawks making a change here. Schroeder's checked in.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there. You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Love. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Smith. Mozgov's shot is off.
The defense ready to come on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. How about this run they're in the midst of? On the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead.
Has been an unreal turnaround, and I give a lot of credit to the defense right along with what they did on offense, because the defense actually gave them the spark they needed.
Here's Shumpert. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And it's a 7-point Cleveland lead. You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
And it's Korver off the drive. Drilled from 11 feet out. Korver's got 7 points. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Splitter's checked in for Horford. Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Kent Bazemore. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Kyle Korver. And then for Cleveland, Thompson comes in for Mozgov. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
And finished off by Scott.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
With 4 seconds on the clock. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. For Cleveland, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Teague and Korver are the guards. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. And it's Bazemore at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Cleveland moving it around. No one covering. 14 points for LeBron. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also the ball hockey, the way they've come up with the steals, the way they've harassed the ball handler all day, forcing mistakes. They've really done a nice job of taking them.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on with the dunk like that. And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunk's the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question, I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. The pass to Smith. Dishes it to Love. Pass to Irving. In the corner, Smith with it. got a piece of it. It's stolen by Korver. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And Bazemore kicks to Korver. Millsap passes to Korver. Bazemore for three. Teague dishes to Korver. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Love kicks to Smith. Poked away. And now Millsap pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And he gets the bucket. And now just a 5-point Cleveland lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Teague after LeBron James's miss. Here's Bazemore. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. LeBron passes to Irving. Love outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
LeBron left side. Smith for 3. Can't hit. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Pass to Teague. He dishes it to Bazemore. Takes up a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Now here's LeBron. 6 to shoot. Down with both hands.
And he's not going to pass up on chances like that. Even with just a sliver of daylight, he can get to the rim.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Teague. 107 left to play here in the 4th. Atlanta again missing. The drive by LeBron. It's stolen by Korver. 3 on 3. Schroeder with the ball. Now Smith defending. Lets it go. Caught that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to 6 on the bucket from Paul Millsap.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Thompson.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
Here's James. And Horford pulls it down.
This game's finally gotten away from him.
Yeah, it certainly has. I mean, there's not really much they can do at this point.
Korver, no luck.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks. If he's taking...
Did you see that? Whoa. Man, oh, man.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the...